Hi, Megan here, Next Level Guitar, and I'm here to show you some more tips on how to make your playing sound a little bit more natural and elevate you to another level. I think when I first began learning to play guitar, I took everything very literally, so when you strum, you strum all the way through, and you just keep strumming through, right? And that's good. That's good practice to do that. But sometimes you want to kind of change things up, especially if you're playing the same chord over and over again. It can kind of sound monotonous to hear the same chords or the same strings being hit. So what you can do is kind of bounce off a string there. And so let's say you're playing the G chord, maybe not playing all the chords through like that, but just bouncing off that top E chord there, or string, top E string. Okay, so what we're going to try doing is bouncing off the low E string right here. So let's try it out and see how it sounds. So you see how I'm not actually strumming through. Instead of those first two hits or strums, instead of going 1, 2, you're just bouncing off, bum, bum, and then going into the strum. So it just kind of breaks it up a little bit. So what strum pattern we're going to use is just down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up. And you've seen that before in a previous lesson, and how I taught it, I actually went all the way down with the strum, but this time we're just going to bounce off that first two down, down. So we're going to bounce on that low E string, down, down. Okay, so down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 down. So you see, that adds a little bit of something to your playing, so it's not quite so monotonous. You're not hearing the same strum over and over again. And then you can go ahead and switch to maybe a D and do the same thing. And so you're doing the same thing on D, and you can do it on C. A little bit of pizzazz in your playing, huh? Now let's take that G that we just used and the D, and let's combine them and see how they sound. Okay, here we go. So now that we've learned that you can take your strum and maybe break it down a little bit, bounce off of the low E or the D like we just did, you don't have to just bounce off those strings. You could, maybe when you're coming up on the D, take the high E and maybe stay on there for a few strokes. So on the D chord, we're going to kind of hold on to that, strum up on that, the E, the high E here, and kind of listen to where I do that. I'll point it out. I'll go slowly. So right on that up there, you can hear, instead of going, you're just going up, and it kind of rings out. That high E really rings out loud there. So let's try it again a little slowly and listen for that. We can try that again with the G and then the D. You can bounce off the low E on the G and then bounce off the high E on the D. And it really makes your playing sound a little bit more interesting than just strumming up and down and up and down. Okay, let's try it again. with the G. So now, again, some more technique that you can apply to just your regular strumming. So you'll sound even that much better and more professional and like a rock star.